A fox was making his way through the forest one day when he came across an open field. The fox had a big idea. He wanted to build a house in that open field, but the problem was there were already houses there. In fact, it was a whole village, and the fox wasn't exactly welcome in that village. You see, the villagers weren't fond of foxes. They thought they were clever and sly and up to no good. So the fox had two problems. One, they wouldn't let him build a house in their village. And two, they might chase him off if he tried. But the fox was a clever fellow, and he had a plan. He went into the village and knocked on the door of the nearest house. A bear opened the door. It was a big, burly bear with very little fur on his head. In fact, he was balding. The fox, ignoring the bear's angry expression, asked if he could buy some furniture for his new house. The bear said, "Why would I sell furniture to a fox?" And the fox said, "Because you're a businessman, and I'm a customer. Think of my purchase as an investment in your store." The bear thought about this for a second. It wasn't like him to be so quick to make a decision, but he ultimately decided to go along with it. And so the fox bought a table, a chair, and a bed, all of which were heavily discounted since the bear didn't have much use for them anymore. Then the fox went to the next house, and it was a badger who answered the door. The fox pitched the same sales pitch, telling the badger how he just bought a bunch of stuff from the bear, and that the badger should also take advantage of these incredible deals. The badger, thinking he could make a bit of money by selling the fox something, agreed. The fox left with some clothes and a lamp. This went on for a while. The fox visited every house in the village, and every animal that opened the door ended up making a sale. Finally, after getting all of his purchases together, the fox went back to the field where he had originally planned to build his house. And it wasn't long before he had it constructed and all of his stuff inside. It was then that the animals of the village noticed what the fox was up to. They saw that he had made a nice house, and that it was filled with all kinds of useful items. They couldn't help but feel a little jealous. All of that stuff wasn't doing them any good sitting in their attics, but for the fox, it was being put to good use. To top it all off, the fox had made a beautiful fire and was cooking dinner. The smells wafting through the air made the villagers' mouths water. At that point, the villagers felt not just jealousy, but regret. They regretted not inviting the fox to live in their village. They regretted getting angry at him, even regretted being mean to him, so they all went to the fox's house to apologize. They apologized for not letting him move into town, and they apologized for thinking badly of him. Yes. Surprised by their sudden friendliness, accepted their apologies. He knew they were sincere because they offered to help him move into town and build a house in the village. From that day on, the fox lived in the village, and he was careful not to take advantage of anyone. As for the other animals, they learned a valuable lesson about judging others. You never know when that judgment might end up being wrong. Once upon a time, there was a fox who lived in a forest. He was known throughout the land for his cunning ways and intelligence. One day, the fox decided that he wanted to build a house, but he couldn't decide where to build it. He wanted to be close to the village, but he didn't want to live in the village. After thinking about it for a while, the fox had the perfect idea. He would build his house in the middle of a field right outside of town. It would be close enough for him to get into the village easily, but it would also give him some space. The fox liked the idea so much that he immediately got to work. But the fox soon ran into a problem. He didn't have anyone to help him build his house. He needed some friends, but the fox didn't have any friends. All of the animals in the forest were afraid of him because of his reputation. They didn't want to get on the fox's bad side. The fox was desperate, but he refused to give up. He had a house to build, so he did the only thing he could think of. He went to the village and asked the humans for help. The humans thought about it for a moment. They didn't like the fox, but they also didn't want him living in the forest. If he built his house in the middle of the field, he would be out of their hair. So they agreed to help the fox build his house. The fox was overjoyed. He thanked the humans and got to work. Together, they built a house in the middle of the field, and the fox moved right in. If you enjoyed this story, please stay tuned for more. Until next time.